Come on, Barbie, let's go party. I'm wearing black and pink. It should clue you into what we're doing today in our tree. For all of the Barbie girls in my life, I am doing this as a tribute to them. We are doing a Barbie-inspired Christmas tree, and let's go. So the first thing we want to do with this tree, even though it's skinny, it's looking full. We've gone in and put all of our filler pieces as I showed you in boot camp. Link to that is down below. Is we are going to ribbon the tree. Now, when I hear the word Barbie, pink, luscious pink, like hot pinks, glitter, it all comes to mind. But also, my mind goes to that iconic Barbie image of Barbie in that strapless, one-piece, black and white striped original bathing suit that she was launched in. So we are going to start our bow top with this gorgeous black and white striped 4-inch ribbon. It's wired. I don't have a lot of this left, so it is going to be the top of the tree. This is left over from a Nightmare Before Christmas wreath that I made my sister 2 years ago as a Christmas gift. So keep your ribbon, guys, because you never know when it's going to come in handy. And we're going to go in and accent that with some other black and white stripes and pinks. So we actually have enough to do one giant bow on the top. I think I can get a triple out of this. So like always, start with the candy cane formation and gather and pinch. I'm just going to put this wire in my hand to the side for a second. We're going to twist. We're going to bring up that other tail. And I'm going to stop it at a double for the simple reason, if I do a triple, you have no tail left. So we're going to do a nice double loop on this with a shorter tail and a longer tail. I'm going to grab that floral ribbon. And again, my floral ribbon I show you in the How to Ribbon a Tree bootcamp, also linked down below. I use a very fine gauge wire. It's actually this type of wire. I got it at Michael's, I believe. It's on a wood spool. You can also use paper covered floral wire, whatever you have that is handy. I even have zip ties in my tool belt that you can use. Careful not to stab yourself at the end of the ribbon, with the end of the wire like I just did. So I'm gonna just fluff out these 2 loops on this bow. Curl that under. Take this and we're going to wire it to the top of our tree a couple of times. Just like so. And bend that down. And I don't think I want to insert this tail, have it loop out and then pucker back out. So we're just going to go ahead and I am just going to cut, we're going to fishtail. This wasn't fishtail because I didn't fishtail my sister's wreath, but we're going to fishtail that. I like the look better. There we go. Just throw that down, put my scissors back in my tool belt, and I'm going to come in and just give it a little bit of shape. And again, we can reshape it later. I do want to add a bit of pink in there as well at the top, but we're going to go through and finish our blacks first. So the next ribbon I have, it's just a smaller stripe. It's not as wide. This is a 2.5-inch ribbon. I ordered this off of Temu. They have some great ribbon on there, very inexpensive. And so when you're doing a lot of trees like I am, just for video content to share with you guys, it doesn't make a lot of sense to spend a lot of money on ribbon. So if you're going to be doing a tree for 1 year and you can't get the ribbon you want on sale the year before, or if you haven't planned well enough in advance, go ahead, shop on Temu or Amazon. They've got some great ribbons as well. And get whatever ribbon suits your budget. So I'm just going to grab a wire. I've got some wire cut already to the side just to make it go a little bit faster. I'm doing a single loop on this one. Give it a twist. Go on in, stick it in our tree right over here. Find a branch, wrap it around clockwise a couple of times. Makes it easy again when you're de-decorating. And this one we're going to take and we're going to cascade it down. So I'm going to pucker it, stick it deep into my tree, use a branch to hold on to it, cascade it here, grab this branch, give that a quick twist, and we'll give it a cut right about here. Well, if I had my scissors, always put your scissors back in your tool belt. Makes it easy to find them. Give that quick cut, fishtailed, dovetailed, however you want to call it. I call it whatever I feel like when I feel like cutting in that style. Again, getting ready, putting my scissors back, grabbing the wire. We're going to come over to this side now. We're going to throw one over here. I think over on this side we're going to do a double. So twisting, again, this is all in the bootcamp video, guys. Go ahead and watch it. And yes, I am in shorts today. I'm actually filming this at the end of June. We just got out of a heat wave here in Montreal, and another one is expected to be coming tomorrow. So we've been putting our pool to very good use. And rain has been few and far between in terms of rain days, but we just had some rain, so thankfully the garden's getting a nice watering as well. It's my favorite time of year for produce because you get such fresh local produce from everywhere. All the farmer markets, and it's amazing. In our yard we've got raspberry bushes and strawberries and blueberries, tomatoes. I didn't do a lot of lettuce this year just because it's just easier to have it purchased at the market. So again, just going in and dovetailing. Got our double in there, coming around. And we're gonna just use the ribbon we have. I don't have much left. Got maybe 2 or 3 more bows we can do, but that's okay. We're gonna fill it in. It's, again, we wanted to say Barbie without saying Barbie, if that makes sense. You don't want it to be too spot on, but you want people to kind of like, hey, wait a minute, is that? And then they ask. And you're like, yes, it is. If you wanted it to be blatantly Barbie, of course, you can put Barbie ornaments on it. There's nothing stopping you from doing that. You can get a little kitschy and put some fun, like, Barbie dolls in there if you have young children who have Barbie dolls that they don't mind sharing for the season, then by all means, feel free. We're going to do another single. Yeah, we're going to do 2 more singles. We have enough to do that, 2 smaller ones. So just going in with my wire, giving it a quick twist. And I am going to show you, when we're doing the pink, how to go ahead and you can actually put ribbon in your tree without wire. I prefer the wire because it holds everything in place. So if you're doing a tree for an entire season, then definitely you'd want to wire it. That way you can make sure things aren't moving around on you. But when I'm styling a tree for a photo shoot or a tutorial like this, there go my scissors again. I tend not to wire my ribbon. It just makes it easier to take everything down afterwards as well. So one more, we're going to put it right over in that little empty spot. I'm going to fishtail both ends on this guy since it's my last piece, and then I don't have to worry about it once it's on the tree. So again, coming in, we're going to make this one a double. Just keep the tails short on it instead. You can also use this striped ribbon on a Beetlejuice tree. If you were a fan of Beetlejuice, I don't even know how far. Oh, you know what? I would probably, if I was doing Beetlejuice, and maybe I will do a Beetlejuice theme tree next season, I would go in with the black and white ribbon, black ornaments like we're going to use, and then maybe throw in some chartreuse, like that wicked green that we use, the bright alphabet green, just similar to the Grinch green. I think those would look pretty cool to do a Beetlejuice tree. If you decide to try it out, please share a picture down below or share it to your socials and tag me hops_at_home on Instagram. I would love to see it. And this one we're going to stick right here, front and center on this branch with a twist. It's on there. We're going to let that tail just hang out. Same with this guy here. Just give it a curl. That's what's great about wired ribbon. I do have this last roll of striped ribbon. It's a 1.5 inch, I believe. It is not wired, so I'm not going to, I'm going to use it as an accent at the end if I need to. So now going in with our pink, we've got some great iridescent pink that I originally had in mind for the Wicked tree. It reminded me of Glinda's dress at the beginning with all the big puffy tulle. And I decided not to use it on that tree. I had a different ribbon that I used. So we are going to use it here. And I also have, this was a great find. I got it after the holidays at Michael's. It is 1.5 inches wide, wired, but it's like glitter sequins. It was 90% off. So I think like this roll ended up costing like $2 for the full roll. And I really liked it. I think we're gonna do, we're gonna use both. I'm gonna start with the glittery one, and then we'll go from there. So I'm just gonna drop it on the floor. Makes it a lot easier when you're working off a spool. Again, get it fishtailed, throw our scissors in there. Now I'm not gonna wire this. Actually, yes, this one at the top I am going to wire. And we have a double up there, so let's do a triple with this. Just to add a little bit more volume at the top of the tree. We don't have a lot of picks that are going into this. I've got like 1 or 2 picks that we're going to use. Otherwise, we're just going to let the colors and the patterns speak for themselves on this tree. And we're really not going to miss not having a lot of picks. So I'm just going to come in. I've got my 3 loops, just fluffing them all out, making sure they're looking good, they're feeling good. There we go. And we're going to go in right up here in with this one, and I am going to tie it around this branch here. Just like so. Have that come down. And this one we will let it cascade down and through. So we're going to come in here, use our branch to secure it. Same thing here. Nice fat loop. Branching to secure it. And we'll cut it there. And I used to second guess when I first started decorating trees and using ribbon and stuff. I always second guessed which way to be cutting. And it's become so second nature to me, I don't even question it really anymore. So it's a nice feeling. We're gonna go in now and do a few singles and doubles. So I'm pinching, just like always, twisting, And instead of wrapping my wire around here, I'm going to find one of these nice twisty branches and just twist it that way. You can't even see it, that it's holding my ribbon. Now, obviously, you can only do this with a artificial Christmas tree. A fresh Christmas tree will not let you do that, unfortunately. But if you're using an artificial tree, you do have an option to skip the wiring of the ribbons. Not recommended for a full season, like I said, but the option is yours. Give that a cut. So again, coming around, and we'll do a double in here. Just like so. Again, pinching it in the middle, coming in and using that branch to secure it, fluffing it out. And again, you're going to go through at the end of your decorating process, and you're going to fluff all your bows over again to make sure that everything's looking fresh and vibrant. Scissors, give that a cut. I'm going to go ahead and finish ribboning this tree, and then we're going to come back and do our next step. So our tree is all ribboned up. The iridescent isn't really popping on camera as much right now. When the tree's lit up, I'm sure it will. But that iridescent ribbon that we got, it actually has this like really nice curl to it. It holds its shape really nicely, so I tended to let it cascade down with longer tails instead on this one. All in all, we ended up using 1.5 rolls of the pink sequin ribbon, not even a full roll of the pink iridescent, and then I used a full roll of the thin black and white stripe, and you saw I had just a scrap piece for the top of the large 4-inch or 6-inch actually. I think that might be, that's about 4 inches. Now we're ready to add our ornaments. So I do have an assortment of black and pink ornaments. These are all the black ones. Again, when I'm decorating a tree, I like to come in, get everything pre-wired. If your spindle tops, whatever these top things are called, are loose, hot glue them, let them dry, let them set. It saves so much time when you're decorating a tree. I separate everything by color. Because this isn't a huge tree, I don't bother separating by color and size. By color is fine. I am going to start at the bottom and fill in gaps where I need to. I also have pink in different shades of pink and textures. So we're going to start with this black matte ornament. Just come in here, we have a large space. I'm finding a branch, and again, just wrapping that wire a few times around it clockwise. I'm going to add a pink one next. I only have one of these. It's one that I pre-made. It's from the Wicked Tree. So this is hot pink. I'm just going to go in and same thing over here. Just throw that on, find a branch that it'll stick on. Wrap it around a few times. These pink mirror type ornaments, they're kind of pearlized pink mirror. These guys came from Temu. Again, you can find some great deals on there if you don't mind waiting for shipping, but usually Temu shipping is pretty quick. So stick that in there. So we're putting our larger ornaments at the bottom of the tree. The tree, even though it's a pencil tree, does taper out to the bottom a bit. And it's also, these are a bit heavier. These again are mirror balls. I purchased these at the dollar store as a regular mirror disco ball ornament. They have them for like disco parties and stuff. But I used alcohol ink. I have a tutorial on how I did it. Great way to get customized color mirror balls. So just wrapping, again, that around the wire. Such. I'm just looking to see where I can fill in different colors, different shapes. We do need a pink over on this side. We'll stick that in here. So let's go up with it one. And we'll stick that wire around. There we go. I know it's in there and you can't really see it, but you see it. Going in with some more black. I've got these black matte ornaments, also off of Temu. The small ones I got from Temu, the large ones are from a store called Decor Verino, which they do ship online. And I'll link their store down below. Hopefully by the time I post this video, their Christmas line will be out and I can actually post the actual ornaments themselves. So just going in and adding different colors, different colors, different textures. And again, we're going with glitters, we're going with mattes, we're going with the mirror reflective texture. Just because that's how you're going to add visual interest to any tree. If you have to move the tail out of the way for a minute. Like so. Go ahead and do that. Just looking to see what I want to put where next. And again, you could put two pink side by side. I'm just trying not to, I don't want to put two pink clear side by side. But over here where we put the pearlized pink, I'm okay with going in and putting another pink one right there. And again, you're always walking around your tree and seeing where you have spaces where you want to put something. And then going with this black shiny ornament. It's a high gloss black. Just getting that in there, like so. We are getting there. I think we need another black up here. And we're going to use a black velvet. These I got from Hobby Lobby. It baffles me that usually by August, Hobby Lobby has Christmas stuff at 50% off already. It's amazing. I wish we had Hobby Lobby here in Canada, but unfortunately we do not. And we're going to do a pink, a black glitter. I don't want to hide that too much. Let's do the black glitter one right here. Those are from Michaels. They are glass. I try not to buy glass and ceramic ornaments as much as possible. Breakage. Even when you're trying to store them, things happen. So I really try as much as possible not to buy glass ornaments. Sometimes you can't help it. They're just too pretty. Again, taking a step back. I am happy with that. And you can sense that hesitation a little bit. I feel like we need pop right here. Yeah, I like that nestled together like that. Need something up top there. Let's go to another black velvet. Just like so. taking a step back, I am pretty happy with that. Move these out of the way. So now we are going to go in and use our pink disco balls. I did get these from Michael's after Christmas. You can go ahead if you want and cut them down because they're on individual stems. I'm just going to leave them as is on this. We're going to stick one up here in the top and just get it in and push that down like so. And I think we're going to come over here and just do one more coming up this side like so. Let's see if we're happy with that. I don't like how this is hiding most of those, so we are going to move this one down here a little bit and just let's see. Much better. There you have it. We have decorated a Barbie themed Christmas tree. We've hit all of those inspiration points. The black and white stripe from her original bathing suit, the shades of pink that everybody thinks of when they hear Barbie. And again, if you wanted to go even more camp with it, you could put some retro pink and black sunglasses on here as decoration. You could put Barbie dolls if you wanted to. If you were a collector of Barbie ornaments from Hallmark or whoever makes the Barbie ones, I believe it's Hallmark, you can add those to this tree. There's nothing that stops you from making any tree your own. Do what you love. Again, you might be having people over for the holidays and they're gonna ooh and ah on your tree. Ideally, you're decorating your tree for yourself. So do what makes you happy. All right, if you haven't already, please click like, subscribe, hit the bell notification up above so you're advised anytime I post a video. And I really hope you enjoyed this tree. I enjoyed decorating it, even though I'm not a Barbie guy. Enough women in my life are Barbie girls, so I kind of did this as an homage to them. Have a great day.